Hi, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Lectors Training on Sunday Readings. Today we'll prepare for the readings of March 7, the third Sunday of Lent. For an effective proclamation, here are a few tips from our reference books. In the first reading, God reminds the people that He is a God of salvation and liberation who brought them out of slavery. The voice of God is full of authority and dignity, but the motivation is love. Let your voice express great disdain from false idols and all that they represent. Don't hold back on the words jealous and punishment. They express God's concern for the people who need to know that their behavior will have consequences. Sustain the tone of noble authority even on the elaborations or commentaries, which are after all reasonable and not too much to ask. Emphasize each commandment. Pause before and after each and proclaim each as if you are a lawyer summing up your case before a jury. This is the long form. In the shorter form, some lines are omitted, like this line, this line, these lines. First reading. A reading from the book of Exodus. In those days, God delivered all these commandments. I, the Lord, am your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, that place of slavery. You shall not have other gods besides me. You shall not carve idols for yourselves in the shape of anything in the sky above, or on the earth below, or in the waters beneath the earth. You shall not bow down before them or worship them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, inflicting punishment for their fathers' wickedness on the children of those who hate me, down to the third and fourth generation, but bestowing mercy down to the 1,000th generation on the children of those who love me and keep my commandments. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not leave unpunished the one who takes his name in vain. Remember to keep holy the Sabbath day. 6 days you may labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. No work may be done then, either by you or your son or daughter, or your male or female slave, or your beast, or by the alien who lives with you. In 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is in them. But on the seventh day he rested. That is why the Lord has blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. Honor your father and your mother, that you may have long life in the land which the Lord your God is giving you. You shall not kill. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, nor his male or female slave, nor his ox or ass, nor anything else that belongs to him. The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. The response is, Lord, you have the words of everlasting life. The law of the Lord is perfect, refreshing the soul. The decree of the Lord is trustworthy, giving wisdom to the simple. Lord, you have the words of everlasting life. The precepts of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The command of the Lord is clear, enlightening the eye. Lord, you have the words of everlasting life. The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are true, all of them just. Lord, you have the words of everlasting life. They are more precious than gold, than a heap of purest gold, sweeter also than syrup or honey from the comb. Lord, you have the words of everlasting life. The second reading is short, and short readings always require a slower pace and extra time before you begin to ensure that all are listening. Contrast science and wisdom. Contrast also stumbling with foolishness and Jews with Gentiles. Use varied pitch. Imagine the word is between Christ and the power of God. Proclaim this line slowly and emphasize this line. Deliver this line slowly and, if possible, from memory. Second reading. A reading from the first letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians. Brothers and sisters, Jews demand signs, and Greeks look for wisdom. But we proclaim Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Jews and foolishness to Gentiles. But to those who are called, Jews and Greeks alike, Christ, the power of God and the wisdom of God. For the foolishness of God is wiser than human wisdom, and the weakness of God is stronger than human strength. The word of the Lord. Verse before the Gospel. God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, so that everyone who believes in him might have eternal life. That's it, brothers and sisters. To you, my dear viewers and subscribers, thank you very much. Join me again next week for the readings of March 14, the fourth Sunday of Lent. Until then, goodbye and God bless.